Hello and welcome to Beach View, our podcast about different things and/or stuff.
Hello, welcome. I am very excited about today's episode because it is our 5-year anniversary episode.
Yes, we've been doing this for 5 years.
First of all, that's crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's been 5 years, but
No, it doesn't.
yeah. Our first episode went up the 27th of March 2021, and this one should go up the 28th of March 2026.
Wow, this is so crazy. I mean, I truly did not realize we were coming upon our 5-year anniversary. I like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's been 5 years, but at the same time, it does. I don't know. You know how it is with anniversaries. Yeah.
Yeah.
March 2021, like thinking about when we started, we talked about it for a little while. We were like, "Hey, we should do this." I think actually you mentioned it, right? Like it was like
Yes, yeah, I
you're
texted
like
you like, let's start a podcast, and you were like, sure.
I was like, "Okay, cool. How do we do this?" Yeah. So, man, it's been 5 long years, but I just I don't know. I guess cuz for me like the COVID years just kind of collapsed, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
2020 to 2023 feels just like one year. So, it just I don't know. It just I'm amazed that we've been at it for this long.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, and I made a spreadsheet about this and compiled some statistics, I guess, about
Yes.
each of our episodes, which this is the 175th episode.
Wow. Oh, I love that it's kind of like a nice little number for our 5 years. So, how do you feel? How do you feel like 5 years have gone by? We've done this.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't feel like 5 years.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, I've been doing this for that's actually quite a long time,
It
to think about it.
is. I'm like kind of proud of us. Like, this is an accomplishment.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. 'Cause there's just like a break point in the middle, like going through and compiling the spreadsheet. Where like at first we were doing, I labeled them general topics, but it's our stuff like favorite things or album art, beaches and approaches to music, cryptids, like it was a lot of like more general topics, and then we've
Yeah.
since like basically we've run out of those and since moved to mostly talking about media and current viewings, some mixtapes.
Yeah, which I definitely enjoy. And I do feel like I don't always say like we ran out, but like also there's some things that like you can talk a lot about, but like I can't really, like I'm not as familiar. And the same, vice versa. But
Yeah,
I think like, yeah, we kind of like hit the high points, with like just the random things we would talk about. But I love also like how we kind of had a shift. I like both approaches because I love like just watching things or listening to things or reading things and like seeing like what your reaction is and like sometimes I can predict it and sometimes I can't. So I think, even though we did have that shift, it's still like a fun and interesting like conversation.
yeah.
Yeah. Looking back at this spreadsheet, like seeing like all the times we had guests on the show, like
Mm-hmm. Less than you would think, but
yeah, well, but no, but like I was still kind of like surprised. Like we had Travis a few times, we had Bree a few times, we had Brenna
yeah.
several times.
Those are only three repeats. Everybody else has been one
Just
time
one
only.
and done. Yeah. So I feel like we need to get those people back on here. Like make them come back. And obviously, we need to do more Taylor Swift albums with Brenna.
Yeah, maybe.
You're like, no, I don't want to do that.
I mean, part of the problem is they're basically all an hour long for some reason.
I wouldn't say that's a problem.
I don't like listening to albums that long typically. We've been over this.
True, true. Yeah, but like, some of these guests we need to have back on, I feel like they need to just, some of it's been 4 years since they were on, or 5 years since they were on here.
Yeah. To give a breakdown on that. So, did you count how many times? So, do you know who's been on the most?
No, but I feel like Brenna's been on the most.
Yes, it's Brenna by 1. Brenna's been on 6 times, Travis has been on 5.
Wow. I love it. And I love talking to both of them, so that's great.
And only one of Brenna's has been a non-Taylor Swift album.
What was it?
The Glow Part 2. We just did that.
Oh, you're right. Okay, y'all know my memory is not great.
The rest of them have been Taylor Swift albums. But
Yes.
yeah, that's 18 out of 174 guest episodes, not counting this one.
Wow.
I did not count this one for the purpose of the statistics.
Yeah, right.
About 10% of our episodes are guest episodes.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think we need to get some guests on here.
Yeah, well, we started guests early too, because our second episode was a guest episode.
Yeah.
As well as our
Absolutely.
5th and 6th episodes, so.
I know, I noticed like the first year we did a lot of guests. I would say a lot, but
I think more than any other year I didn't,
yeah.
go through and check. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the vast majority of our guests came in that first year.
Yeah, because if you look at 2023, we only had Travis. Yeah. We only had one guest in 2023. How funny.
Yeah, half of our guest episodes have came in that first year. So
That's so
I just counted.
interesting. Yeah. Okay, look, we gotta get these people back on. We're gonna do it.
I mean, I think part of the problem is when we were doing it early, there were a ton of topics to go through, so it
Yeah.
wasn't like hard to find one for a guest.
True.
But now we're sitting, we have trouble coming up with topics for just ourselves.
Yeah, that's true. That's why we're always doing media. But yeah, okay, we need to come up with some topics for guests. And you know what we need to do? We need to make them come up with topics.
Yeah.
There you go.
I want to do my statistics breakdown. This one I want you to guess. What are our top 3 longest episodes?
Oh my gosh. Longest episodes. Okay.
Yes, don't look at the spreadsheet.
I'm not gonna look.
Because
Okay.
that is on there.
Longest episodes. I'm gonna have to say like Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Taylor Swift albums.
Which one?
Well, I feel like probably the Tortured Poets Apartment.
Not actually our longest.
No?
I've actually talked
Okay.
to you about this before, but the longest is The Life of a Showgirl.
Oh, okay.
At 119, a little bit more than 119, but
Oh, wow. Okay.
hour
Yeah.
19 minutes.
We did kind of go off on that one. Like we had a lot to say about that one.
Yeah, I think more so it's the fact that it was a shorter album that meant that on Tortured Poets Department it was a longer album, so like we cut ourselves off. And
We
by
did,
I mean
that's
you and
true.
Brenna.
Yeah.
Talk about Taylor Swift for literally all day.
I know we were just going off on that one, but there was a lot of context we needed to share.
I ended up cutting quite a bit from that episode too.
Yeah,
So.
I know some like really juicy parts. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so that was our longest.
Yes, our next two are
The
Tortured Poets
yes.
Departments, parts 1 and 2. Because for some reason
I
that
could
was a double
totally
album.
see that. Yeah, it was for some reason. Yeah, it was a double album. Love that.
Those are both 1 minute and 12 plus some seconds.
Okay, I really thought those were both going to be the longest, but okay. I did forget about how much we talked on The Life of Showgirl. One thing, like on that note, I totally forgot that we did Taylor Swift's 1989 album. Completely forgot. That was in our first year.
I remember it.
Yeah. Our 6th episode, in fact. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you guess what our longest episode that is not a guest episode is?
Oh, not a guess. Okay, longest episode. What have we talked a lot about? Oh man, this is so tough. It had to have been another album.
It was not.
No? Okay. Wow. I really don't have a clue. Let me think about this. Okay, longest that's not Taylor. Was it like a video game one?
No.
Oh man.
Although I could have on a few of the video game ones that are at like 50 something minutes. I could have gone longer, but we didn't.
Okay. A movie.
Visual media. but
Okay,
not a movie.
visual. Okay, let me think. Was it okay, so it wasn't a movie. Let's see. Was it the one where we did all the episodes? Like the The four first
Four first
episodes?
episodes? No, it was not. It was
No.
Death Note Part 7.
Oh, wow.
Which is our only other episode, other than the Taylor Swift ones, to go over an hour.
Wow. Okay, we had a lot to say about that.
I mean, I think it was mostly me. 'Cause I have a lot of thoughts about that show.
Wow. Okay. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah. No, I remember at the time saying, like, okay, this last episode's gonna be a long one.
Yeah. That's true. Yes. That was a good one.
Alright, now let's see if you can guess the 3 shortest episodes.
Oh, man. Shortest episodes.
This one's much harder.
Okay, shortest episodes.
Although you might be able to get one if you remember.
I'm thinking maybe like a YouTube Shorts.
Those always go long for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I think I put too many of them on there, but, I never know.
Oh man, this is gonna be tough. Was it maybe a current viewings?
No. They're not, none of the current viewings are in the top 3. Because usually with the current viewings, we're both doing one, so it's like,
True.
We would both have to, like, hit short.
Oh, shortest. Oh man. I remember a couple of times like recording and being like, oh, that was kind of short. But don't ask me what that was.
Alright, you want me to just tell you?
Yes.
Okay, so the shortest is The Adventure of the Dying Detective, which is a Sherlock Holmes story.
Oh, okay. I do remember that being short. Okay.
Yeah, that was, we tried to do a short story alone as an episode, and we ran out of stuff to talk about. 'Cause, like,
well, short story.
We've done 4 short stories. I think both Poe ones, we had, like, a second topic.
Yes.
And then the other Sherlock Holmes we did, it ended up, like, being a little bit longer than that, but yeah.
Okay. I can see that.
But that one's, 25 minutes and 20-something
seconds. Oh, that's
seconds.
not long at all. Okay.
Yeah.
Did not
I'm being vague
that.
about the times, because, YouTube sometimes does a thing where they add a second at the end.
That's so
and
weird.
Sometimes the podcast upload, just the audio, ends up off from the video because sometimes the way I render it out will add like a second at the end.
Oh.
Or it's like, less than a second, but it can add up to a second on the total runtime, so.
Interesting.
Not that really matters, but,
Yeah.
This could be a second or two off of when they were originally recorded.
That's very interesting. Okay, yeah, I do recall, now that you said it, that being short.
The second shortest is Retrospective / Overview Part 2, which, that one's my fault because, I was like, I want to talk about this thing, which was the Tony Hawk Pro Skater series.
Oh.
And I was like, well, I need to come up with, like, a frame so it's not just me rambling about this video game for, like, however long. And so I was like, yeah, the frame was like a retrospective / overview. And you did, I believe, MTV's The Real World?
Oh, yeah. Probably talked about Road Rules, too.
You might have, I don't remember. But it was supposed to be one episode, but mine ended up going so long it was almost an hour, so we just were like, we'll do this next part next week.
I gotcha.
You ended up having, like, a normal length for what? Like, if mine had been, like, 25 minutes, it would have been, like, a normal episode.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is 25, 45. But, yeah. Ended up with our second shortest episode because I took up more of the episode than I should have.
You had a lot to say. I love that.
Apparently. I didn't realize it was going to come out to that much. But, yeah. And the third shortest is Death Cab for Cuties. We have the facts and we're voting yes, which we only did, like, just under 28 minutes on for some reason.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. I guess, yeah. Maybe we just were like, okay. Did we like it? I don't remember.
Yeah, you liked it.
Okay. We just weren't very verbose.
Yeah, I don't, for whatever reason, just didn't have a lot to say on that one, yeah. Also, I think that might be the longest title.
What?
I did not check that, but it looks pretty long.
Yeah.
Especially because Death Cab for Cutie is a long band name, and that's a very long album name.
Yeah, it is very long.
But yeah, and the average length is 41 minutes and 53 seconds.
Okay. Not too shabby. We did a lot of music.
Yes, I actually have that.
Oh, you got that stat?
Yes, but first, this is gonna be a huge breakdown. So we've done 201 topics in 174 episodes.
Wow.
Because we used to do like 2 topics
Double,
an episode.
yeah.
We basically stopped doing that. Yeah, I don't know when the last time we did Two
Two
topics.
topics?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it
I did
probably
not actually
has.
check that.
It looks like maybe episode 105, short story. We did the Fall of the House of Usher, and we talked
Oh
about
yes,
holiday
yeah, that's
meals,
probably it. Yeah.
which that was a long time ago.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah. So I broke these out into different categories. 64 of which are general, which that's just our random topic, not watching a piece of media or
Mm-hmm.
reading, whatever the case may be, or listening. Which we've basically stopped doing these. Our last one was August 2025, which was persistent trivial internet arguments,
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
which wasn't that long ago, but we still do these occasionally. They just don't come up that often. Like around spring summer 2023.
We kind of switched.
Yeah, we kind of switched from doing those. Like they still come up.
Yeah.
It's just we broadly switched from that to doing albums and mixtapes and movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I just thought it was interesting. We've done 30 albums.
Wow, 30 albums? That's like a ton.
Yeah, by 14 different artists.
Oh, wow.
Including 10 Death Cab for Cutie, 5 Taylor Swift, 3 Florence and the Machine, 2 Linkin Park, and everyone else has been one and done.
What? 10 Death Cab for Cutie?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I did not realize that.
Yeah.
I would have thought like Taylor Swift was like the one that had the most. I don't remember things well.
No, we did their whole discography.
Wow, we did. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Then we've done 29 movies.
29. Man, we watch a lot of movies.
17 current viewings, which
Okay.
I counted current viewings separately from other categories because we weren't doing something for the podcast
Together.
specifically.
Yeah. I love current viewings.
Plus, I didn't feel like going through and checking all of them, even though I could. Plus, some of them had multiple things.
Yeah.
So, there was one where I talked about 10 albums.
10 albums?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. I don't remember which current viewings that was, but yeah, I talked about. It might have not been quite 10, but it was close to. It was a lot of albums.
Wow.
We've done 16 YouTubes, or
YouTubes.
what I call YouTube. So this is either we haven't watched a YouTube series in a while, but the short YouTube video list. There's 9 of those. But, there were the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, the Charlie the Unicorns, stuff like that.
Yeah.
15 topics on TV shows, or 15 topics/episodes on TV shows.
Okay.
But only 6 TV shows, or plus 4 if you count the 4 first episodes.
Oh.
But those are only the first episodes.
We need to watch some more TV.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is most of the a lot of TV shows are long.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to fit in.
True.
15 mixtapes.
Yeah. I would have thought we would have done more than that.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Although the thing about the mixtapes, I had forgotten how early we started that. The first mixtape was April 2022, a little over a year after.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I for whatever reason misremembered that and thought we started the mixtapes later.
Yeah, I didn't remember that either. I need to make playlists of all of these mixtapes.
Yeah, I need to compile a list. I have not done that though. 6 of what I call activities, and this is the zoo animal tier list we did, the music theory quiz, the 20 questions, stuff like that.
Those are fun.
We haven't done a lot of those, but yeah. Done 4 short stories, which is 2 Edgar Allan Poes and 2 Sherlock Holmeses.
Love that.
The 1 manga.
The 1, yes.
Yeah. 1 game.
1 game. What was the game?
Don't shit your pants.
Oh. Okay. Forgot about that.
It's hard to get you to play a game, and that one was fairly easy to play. So.
Well, I'm allergic to games, so.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And 3 I've categorized as other, which is first anniversary, 4 songs, and 4 first episodes, just because I didn't know where to put those.
Yeah, okay.
I guess I could have put 4 first episodes in TV, but
Other's fine.
Also, 4 anime, which is 3 TV shows and 1 movie.
Wow. Man, we getting into the anime.
I mean, 4 is not a lot.
True. Well, just considering that's a genre I don't really dabble in too much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Easier to do on the podcast, though, because a lot of anime are just 12 episodes and they're 20-something minute episodes.
Yes. much easier to do, I feel like.
Also, we've done 57 episodes on music, so that's
Wow.
counting up all the, like, general topics about music, the albums, the mixtape, etc. Excluding current viewings, except for the one that is titled, like, current viewings music.
Oh, okay.
So, about a third of our episodes are music related. A little bit less than a third.
I could see that, yeah, because we do talk about music a lot.
Yeah, especially, like, a lot of our general topics were music related.
Yeah. We like music.
I didn't compile that number specifically, but yeah, we did end up talking about that a lot.
That's really funny because just yesterday I was having a conversation with someone about like how we're both like really into, I mean, like me and the person, we're both like really into music. And I'm like, but who's not? Like, anyway.
Yeah, I feel like a few people aren't, but
Yeah.
that's fairly rare.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have talked about music a lot on this podcast.
we have. I love it.
Yep. And, yeah, do you have any other stats you want me to try to pull up real quick?
Ooh.
On the spreadsheet?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we talked about, okay, the mixtapes. We talked about movies. We talked about albums, YouTubes, current viewings. Yeah. We talked about our most visited guests. I don't know how you say that, but
Yeah.
shortest, longest. No, I mean, I feel like that's a good amount of stats.
Yeah. All right. Well, you want to talk about our favorite episodes?
Yes. Do you want to go first or do you want me to?
Okay. Well, we can trade off and
Okay.
so the first one I picked, I think these are in order of when we did them, but I'm not positive. But was the caffeine episode,
Oh,
which is where
yeah.
I had done a bunch of research on caffeine for some reason. I was like, I'm gonna talk about this on the podcast, and I thought that was a fun one to do.
I learned a lot. Yes. Okay, this is gonna just sound funny, and I think I mentioned this before. My very favorite one is our very first episode, Favorite
Oh, okay.
Things. I don't know, I just really, I've listened to it a few times, like, just kind of going back to our first episode. I love this one. It was just fun to learn, like, what our favorite things are. So I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a good introduction to both of us. And yeah, just really appreciated that one.
Yeah, I listened to that again for like this episode, and I mostly didn't answer the question.
I know. Yeah. You did. You
I answered a few, but
You did.
there was a lot where I'm like, I mean, because it's still in general just really bad at favorites. Because I'm always like, well, there's a lot to pick from. It's hard to nail down to one.
But I do think that like it's still a good introduction to how you think about things and like, so I liked it.
Yeah, we also did some like spinning off, talking about like some other stuff we liked while we were doing that. He's like listing a bunch of like movies or artists we liked, stuff like that.
Yeah, I liked it because like I think just wait, we talked about this. We talked about this before, where we actually had recorded something and then the file was like corrupt or something.
Yes, yeah. So,
Yeah.
Our first episode wasn't meant to be our first episode. We actually recorded two. I said that in the Favorite Things episode. The first one we recorded was just us like rambling about stuff, and I didn't like that.
Right.
I was like, I think we should have like a definitive topic to talk about, and not just rambling. So we went forward with that. The first one we tried to record.
Yes.
It's literally it was supposed to be our first episode, and I corrupted the file. So we had to, and I did not want to re-record it because I was so bummed out about that, and like I was gonna be like, well, it's not gonna be as good the second time. It's just gonna be us like repeating it and trying to remember what we said the first time. So we ended up with Favorite Things, which I think ended up being, although I think our first one was gonna be like what, beaches and musical hot takes.
We did beaches and
Which I think
approaches to music in
gone
episode
back
10,
done
and then I think we
both of
did
those
music hot
now.
takes in another one, possibly. Maybe I just remember talking about it.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah,
I swear we've done that in one, but I don't remember which one that ended up being.
Okay.
It's not listed on here. I must have not titled the episode that, and we just
Maybe
did
so.
give a few hot takes.
Yeah, probably.
Or maybe it's just come up at various points, things I would have said in that episode, or things you would have said in that episode.
Well,
My second favorite is Over the Garden Wall, just because that's maybe like the how do I phrase this? Stuff we watched for the podcast that I hadn't seen before, that I was like, I had heard of, and I was like, let's watch this for the podcast. That one I think ended up being like my favorite of stuff for like stuff that fit into that category. Just because that was a really good show, and I thought we had a good discussion on it.
It was our 99th episode, and I have that listed as like a surprise one, and surprising in a way that like I had never seen it, never heard of it, and I actually ended up really liking it. So that was a surprise to me.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I had also, like, I had heard of it and had just never gotten around to watching it, so I was like, let's watch this for the podcast. It ended up being a good choice.
It was. I really liked it.
That same thing happened with our most recent Halloween episode, which was Jacob's Ladder, and that ended up being a bad choice. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Hit or miss with that, but, you know.
Yeah, there's been some that we've hit or miss. Yeah, exactly.
I think The Thing was also like that, but The Thing's not as good as Over the Garden Wall, I think.
Yeah. Well, another one of my favorites was episode 2, the very next episode, the manga, the Enigma.
You're just like, I really like early ones. We've gone downhill.
I do. Yes, the Enigma of Amigara Fault with Bree.
Yeah, that's a good manga.
Yes. I really like that one. For one, it was like my first foray into that genre, probably. I mean, I've like seen it before, but never actually like read one. I thought it was like a really cool story, and I really liked having Bree on to talk about it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're very cool.
I mean, I had already like read that years and years back, so that wasn't like new to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how most of these go, actually. Is I'm usually the one
yeah,
that
you're the
like,
one who's
we
like,
should watch
hey.
this thing.
Exactly. I love it.
Yeah, I think of the ones you recommended Crooked House, which I really liked.
That's one of my faves too. Yes. Yes. And I think The Captured Bird, I think, was another one.
Yeah, you did that one too.
Yeah, both of those I have
film.
Listed on my faves. So episode 26.
Oh, see, I only have 4 faves. You have like
I have a
20.
lot. Yes, I have a lot. So
I narrowed mine down. I
should
deliberately was like, okay, I'm cutting after this point. But, yeah, so my next one is A Brief Informal History of Video Game RPGs.
Oh, okay.
That's a fun topic. I was thinking about RPGs at the time, and I was like, I don't know, I like the genre, and I like talking about the genre, so...
Yeah.
Another one of those episodes where it's just me rambling at you about some topic that you don't have like a lot of like context for because it's a video game.
Yeah.
I also like after recording this, I was like, oh shoot, I missed a lot of stuff.
You did? No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because I don't really know much about it.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah. Like I learned a lot.
Yeah, it's just I was editing it and I was like, oh, I should have mentioned this, but that's why I made it a brief informal, because I did not like sit down and write anything out before. This was just like off the top of my head.
Well, I mean, I'm good as like a conversation like part of the conversation in that one because like I don't know any better, so I'm just like taking it all in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. A lot of these topics that you go over, I have like just no clue about, like the music theory one, and I'm just like, oh wow, like I'm learning a lot here.
Yeah, video games.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, on the note of stuff we love to talk about, I have listed as this is a couple of my favorites are the ones where we talk about food. And both of them were with guests. Yeah, we had Blaze on episode 27, and then 38 was with Sparky as our guest. And I just like talking about food with them. So these are like, family members. You don't really like talk about this kind of stuff. And I just appreciated like their approach and stuff like that. So I like that.
Yeah. Not my favorite episodes because I'm
because you're not
like
into
talking about food more than me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not huge on food like you are.
I know. You probably hated those. It's okay.
My next one is 121 current viewings, which I have to like list the number to distinguish it between
right.
the other current viewings, which for whatever reason I never numbered, or I was numbering them and then I just stopped.
Yeah.
That is the current viewings that released the 13th of July 2024.
Ooh.
And I talked about Terraria in that.
That's right.
I believe you talked about that one movie about, or maybe I don't know.
Oh man, I'd have to go
I
back
didn't
and
go
listen.
back and re-listen, but it was either that movie about the older woman dating a like boy band member, or that movie about Harrison Ford dating the woman stuck in a time loop.
A time loop, yes.
Or no, she wasn't in a time loop. She was she couldn't age.
Yeah, she couldn't age. Age of Adeline.
She had eternal youth.
Yeah. That might have been it.
I don't remember which one it was. It was one of those two.
Either way, I liked both of those movies, so.
I should have gone back and checked.
Good current viewings, man.
But yeah, I liked talking about Terraria because I had just played it and I was thinking about it a lot.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, a couple of my other favorites. I'm just going to kind of put these lump them in together just for brevity's sake. But I really like the ones where we had guests because I like to get their points of view. So these were the album art one, which is another early episode 5 with Travis as our guest.
Travis.
Mm-hmm. How we listen to music with Kelly as a guest is episode 22. A lot of these are our first year. And then, of course, I think all the ones with the Taylor Swift albums with Brenna. I really love those because Brenna and I can just talk forever about like the context and like all this stuff about the albums where you're just like boring. It's boring. I don't know. It's a fun dynamic for me.
Yeah. I mean, mostly because I think the Torch Post department was so bad. I did not have a fun time doing those episodes.
I just love hearing your like, we'll be like, oh my gosh, it's so good, and listen to this, the context of it, and you're just like, no, it's boring. But also, I missed one, Spirited Away with Brie.
Oh, yeah.
I really enjoyed that one. And I think because, like, we were, like, all together, like, watching it, and then to hear, like, our different points of view on it was kind of fun. Like, we're watching the same thing and just having different points of view. I really enjoyed that one as well. Yeah.
I like that movie. I don't like that episode because that was early. Wow, that was 33. That wasn't that early. But that was early in us doing movies.
Yeah.
And that was back when like I was really bad at doing the plot synopses. So that ended up being like mostly plot synopsis. It's what, like, I think that and Star Wars.
Oh, well, there's a lot going on in both of these movies, so I can see why.
Yeah, that's true.
I could see why they'd be longer.
I don't like when it's like talking about a movie and it ended up being mostly plot synopsis.
I don't know. I kind of like hearing it, so I mean, it's fine with me, but yeah. You have any other favorites?
Yeah, so a story about a nutria and Raffle.
Oh, yes! I have that one listed under, like, funny memories.
Yeah, because, you were the one telling the story about, like, a local story about someone keeping I think you call them nutras.
Yeah,
as a pet.
Yeah. I have, as a side item, very quickly, Nudie the Nutria that I talked about in that episode, he just was diagnosed with an inoperable cancer.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
They don't live that long, do they?
No, they don't, but it's very sad. I mean, it just happened like this week, so. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, and then my side of that was Raffle, and it was just us talking about, like, various sort of internet slang and, like what do you call those, initialisms or something? Like Raffle,
like
went away.
acronyms, yeah.
Yeah, which I thought was a fun discussion.
Raffle.
It's weird how some of them have stayed around and some of them just disappeared.
It's very true, and I mean, it took me a while to get on the LOL, but now I can't get away from it, so, it happens, but...
And nobody has brought Raffle back since that episode came out.
We need to. We really need
3
to.
3 years! God damn, since that episode came out. That does not feel like it was 3 years ago.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
That came out, 25th of March, 2023.
Dang!
I wonder if I mentioned that it was our second year anniversary in that episode.
Oh, I feel like we did, but...
I have mentioned it in a few of the episodes that went up in March, but I don't remember if it was, that one specifically.
Yeah. I don't recall either. I'll have to go back and listen.
Yeah.
So I also liked just the episodes with just us talking. Episode 24, we talked about media effects, the nature of fiction, and breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, I do not like that episode.
You don't? I just liked it. I like the topic.
I wasn't going to mention it, but...
That's so funny. I like that one.
Because I feel like I did not do enough, like, prep work, and I ended up, like, just sort of rambling and not really getting my points across.
Oh, I thought it was a good convo.
And it's also, like, artsy bullshit.
I don't know. I like the artsy bullshit, I guess.
I
But
normally do, but if you gotta nail the artsy bullshit, or else it's just. Ugh.
I liked it. That's so funny. Of course we would have like an opposites one, but yeah.
That's also one of our longest titles.
Yes, it is one of our longest titles. That was a lot. It was a lot.
I probably should have named it something shorter.
Well, I mean, we covered a lot on that one, but I just like that discussion. And then I really loved I really loved episode 144, Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, yes, yeah. I mean, that's just a good movie.
It's a good movie. I don't know. It's like a nostalgia thing for me. I really loved it. Yeah. Okay. So I have some funny memories. Episode 8, music theory quiz. Y'all, I don't know music theory. So that one was kind of funny because like some of the terms I could kind of figure out like in context, but some of them I had just like no idea. Like you were teaching me so much in that one. Talked about Nudie the Nutria. That was one of my funny ones.
Yeah.
Also funny ones, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, and Charlie the Unicorn.
I love Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
Oh
We also
my
did Salad
gosh.
Fingers.
Yes, salad fingers. Okay, these are so off the wall, like nothing I've ever watched before that like I just thought it was like funny. It's funny to get my reaction, to those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You done with your funny memories now?
Done with my funny memories. I do have some surprise ones, so
Oh, okay.
I did list some surprise ones, which I talked about over the garden wall already.
Mm-hmm.
Other
For me as
surprise
well.
ones as like not great surprises. The Weeknd's Dawn FM album.
Oh, right.
I don't know why.
Neither
I
of us
just
like that one.
No, and then like it made me like, and I used to like love listening to The Weeknd, and it really like turned me off of The Weeknd for a while, like a long time. I'm just getting back to like listening to some Weeknd. So that surprised me. Another one was The Mayfair Witches.
Oh, yeah, that ended up being bad.
Oh my gosh, I was really looking forward to watching it, and I did not like it. Like it was just, I didn't think it was great.
Yeah, that first half was almost something. I think that's why we
Yeah.
watched the second half.
Yeah, we're
but-
like, let's see what happens, and then it would just went wow.
Yeah.
That was depressing. And then good surprises. I would say episode 100, we did Scream.
You already know Scream. That's not a surprise.
Oh, yeah, but I didn't remember it all the way, and I rewatched it, and I was like, I don't know why I used to think this is scary. It's not. Like, it's funny, kind of, because
Yeah.
it's just like slasher. Yeah, and so anyway, that surprised me. And then Bochi the Rock, those were episodes 146 and 147. I liked it. I thought it was so cute. It was a cute little thing, so.
Yeah, that's, I probably said this in the episode, but that's probably my favorite anime, so.
Yes, I loved it. It was really cute. It surprised me.
One of the funniest things I've ever watched.
Yes. Yeah.
And season 2's supposed to come out sometime, so.
Oh, we'll have to watch it.
Yeah. Hope it's good.
It will be.
Yeah, I don't know that, like, other than the stuff we've already mentioned, that I had, like, a ton of things I found surprising.
Yeah.
There's some of these, like, I very vividly remember, like, what I was doing that week we recorded it. Like, the Terraria one where I just played Terraria, and I kept, like, thinking about Terraria, so I was like, we gotta do a current viewings. I need to talk about this.
I need to get it out.
The Olympics one, obviously, because we were, like, talking about the Olympics.
Yes. It's a good one.
Yeah, just various things. But yeah, I was gonna, move. What is your favorite, movie that we've covered?
Oh, favorite movie.
Yeah, I was gonna ask some of those.
Okay, let me see. I really liked Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, good movie.
Yes, which I just mentioned. It was fun watching the High School Musical ones, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're my favorite.
Yeah, same. I, had a surprisingly good time watching those. But-
Yeah.
except the third one, which isn't that great, but... Spirited Away, that's maybe up there. Crooked House.
Yes.
The Nightmare Before Christmas, which that was my first time watching.
Oh,
So that
yeah.
was a fun one.
I can't believe you hadn't seen that.
Yeah. There's actually quite a few of these movies on here that I had never seen before. It's like my
Yeah.
first time watching.
I think, and I really liked, I
Mean
love,
Girls.
yes, Mean Girls was a great one. I did like you mentioned the short ones, The Captured Bird and The
Oh
Crooked
yeah.
House. Like I really like those.
Casablanca. That's an
Oh
all-time classic.
yeah, that was a
I
good
was glad I
one.
watched that. Yeah, incredible movie.
Yes, that was one I had never seen, and that was another like really good one.
The Poirots are fun.
Yes, those are fun.
Jaws. It's a good movie. It's my first time watching it. You'd
Oh
seen it before, right?
yes, that's always a good. That's a classic.
Oh, Brick. Brick's a good
Brick,
movie. Yeah,
Brick, like, I liked, but I didn't love. You
I
know.
liked Brick a lot.
Yeah, I really liked the Poirots, like I like A
Yeah,
Haunting
those
in
are fun.
Venice. Like, yeah, those are fun. Man, so it's hard to pick a favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing we've done, period, like as far as media, is probably Bocchi the Rock
Yeah.
because I really like Bocchi the Rock. But
That was I really like that one too. That was a cute one.
yeah, what about albums? Because we've done a few of my favorite albums on here. The Death Cab for Cutie, Transatlanticism, and Plans. I like both of those albums a lot. Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge by My Chemical Romance, Ceremonials by Florence and the Machine, The Glow Part 2 by The Microphones.
I have to say, I think my favorite album that we did was Yellow Card's Ocean Avenue.
Oh, okay. You had forgotten about that.
Yes, I just like I love that album. It's a nostalgic thing for me too, and just going back to that genre, like I just had a lot of fun listening to it again.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's a solid album. I had
Yeah.
fun listening to it.
Yes, I think that and like Taking Back Sunday, like those
Well,
like
we
kind
didn't do
of
one of their albums, we discussed them,
yeah,
but
we
yeah.
okay, we just discussed it. Okay. Well, yeah, Yellow Cards definitely was my favorite that we did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we've done a lot of stuff for this podcast.
You know what I like too? I liked when we talked about bugs.
Yeah, yeah, we haven't done that in a while because I think we've
We've
said everything.
exhausted.
Yeah,
But I think that's so, like an interesting thing that like we both like that a lot of other people don't like.
yeah,
That's why I love it.
yep.
Yeah. Any other like I don't know, noteworthy or like favorite discussions?
I really like the mixtapes we do. I think that
Yes.
was a really good idea.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really fun to do those.
I love doing a themed mixtape. Like,
Yeah,
and I think it goes back to, and I know I've said this before, like, I love having like a soundtrack to like if I'm going on a trip, like I want to make a, you know, a playlist for that trip or like if I'm, you know, just different moods, I want like different playlists. And so I love doing like a themed mixtape. Like it's so fun to me. The
yeah.
only one I didn't like, guys, which was also kind of funny, was the one with Brie.
That's
And
probably my favorite mixtape.
y'all just totally ganged up on me. I was trying to
Yeah,
give
we
you a
did.
variety of things to listen to, and y'all were just such haters, which ended up being really funny, but
Yeah,
I
I
was
didn't
like,
expect her to
dang.
do that.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh. I expected it from you, but like she was like an
yeah, I
even
know.
bigger
Just coming in
hater.
and she was like, "No, that's garbage." It's like,
No, I remember
damn.
like the Post Malone song, and she's just like, that's the worst Post Malone song you could have picked, and I hate him. I was like, dang, okay. Harsh.
It's just funny.
It was funny. It was very funny. But you know what? This surprised me because I do not, like, you know, like I'm a scaredy cat, but I really enjoyed the horror stuff that we've done.
Yeah, we try to do one every Halloween.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like a fun foray into horror. Like, I don't know.
Let me pull those up. The Captured Bird. We talked about Halloween. We did The Nightmare Before Christmas. The one year we did like one thing every week of the month.
Yes,
Death
I
Note
like that.
Part 7, Over the Garden Wall, Scream, High School
Yeah.
Musical 2. That's
Horror.
still funny to me.
It is.
Mayfair Witches and Jacob's Ladder, which ended up being not good, but
Yeah,
can't win
not
them
good.
all.
Yeah. I love it.
I also like the short YouTube videos. Those are fun. I
Those
don't
are
know how much you.
fun.
Yeah. There's usually me coming up with a bunch of weird videos to make you watch.
Those are fun. I will say, sometimes I feel like it's a little bit long.
Yeah, I never, because they're short videos. I never
They're
know
short
how long.
videos. Yeah, but
How many
they
to
are
put.
they are kind of funny. Which I said I was gonna make a list of those for you to watch, and I never did.
Well, you did on the last one. You contributed some.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. I don't know. I really need to get more into that, but you know which one was really interesting? A movie. Well, I guess it's a movie. My Octopus Teacher.
Oh yeah, it's a documentary. That counts as a movie.
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
I haven't thought about that one much since we've done it.
Me either. Me either, not at all, but it was interesting. But yeah, I really love our Halloween ones. I think it's like a fun theme.
Yep.
Yeah. Looking forward to this Halloween.
Yep. I'll have to find something.
Yeah.
Or you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, one last thing before we wrap up. I listened to our first episode again. I don't know when the last time you listened to this is, but...
Been a while.
I compiled a list of things we said were our favorites, and I want to see if those have changed or not.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, no, it's been a long time since I listened to it.
Okay, so, favorite bite. So this is
Ooh.
like, we did favorite food and favorite bite, and you meant by, like, you know, your favorite, like, individual bite of something,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
So, what would yours be?
Oh, man. I think I said this. It's still got to be that dessert I had in France.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think about that. This dessert lives rent-free in my head, I swear, and it's been years, and I still think about that was the best dessert I've ever had.
Yeah, so mine was I don't really have one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that, you know, a lot of mine were me saying, like,
You don't
yeah,
have
I
it.
don't really have
Yeah.
one, either because I'm bad at favorites or, you know, can't think of stuff
I
that,
love
like,
that.
you know, food-wise. So favorite food.
Pasta, man.
Yep, that's what you said last time. I said cheese probably last time, and I think I would have to change that, but I don't know what
You
to.
would change it? I love cheese too. That's like a second.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's hard.
Okay. I stay consistent, you know?
Yeah. I still don't know what my favorite food would be. Probably something sweet, like I said last time.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Favorite book?
Oh man, favorite book. Oh, this is really tough.
Yeah, so, do you have an answer?
Man.
I'll answer while you think about it.
Okay.
So last time I said I stopped reading, which is still true. I've actually
Yeah.
read a book since then and a few short stories for the podcast, but, you know, not a ton. But, I also started getting really into manga since we've started this podcast.
Yeah.
But I don't think that counts, so...
That counts. It definitely counts. Definitely
It's not
counts.
the same thing as reading.
No, but I kind of put it in that category. But I would say, okay, I think this was probably my answer. The Twin.
Yeah, you mentioned that last time.
Yeah.
That's the one with, like, an evil twin or something?
Yeah. I don't know if I would still say it's like my super favorite. Like I have books that have stuck in my memory. Like I know I probably mentioned like The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Like
yeah,
was
you
one
said
of
that
my
was your favorite as a kid.
yes, as a kid, yes.
First episode, rather.
Yes. So I think oh man, there's so many good books though. Like
Yeah.
as I read new ones, I'm like, oh, I really love this one. Is it my favorite? I don't know. It's so hard, but I did enjoy The Twin. I don't know if I'd say it's like my absolute favorite though, because I reread it again. But
Okay.
First Read was my favorite, but oh yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, so last time you also didn't have like an exact favorite. You listed a bunch of genres and titles.
Yeah,
So, you know, that is definitely a tough one.
it is. Interesting.
Yeah, favorite movie?
Oh, this is a hard one.
Yeah. You want me to answer first again?
Yes.
So last time I said I don't like movies. I've gotten a bit better about that.
Yeah, I
Or
feel like
I
you're
like them a
better.
bit better than I used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe the Twilight movie?
Oh, I love it.
I really like that movie, but Madoka Magica Rebellion's up there. That's probably, I think,
Oh.
the best looking movie I've ever seen.
Okay.
And Casablanca's just really good.
Oh,
That
that's a
might be
good
up
one.
there.
Yes, that was a good one. I don't know that I have a favorite movie, man.
Yeah, that's what you said. Nothing recently for the
Yeah.
last episode, and Also, Back to the Future for a past movie.
Oh, that's true. Yes. I do have to say, that one does remain my favorite movie. I was trying to think of like more modern movies, but that one was one, again, nostalgia. Like, every time I see it, like it occasionally like will come on, like show up on TV somewhere or something. Like, I rewatch it. I was really excited for its like 30th anniversary. Or 40th anniversary? I don't remember. Anyways, but that does remain one of my all-time favorite movies. Yes.
Next was favorite game, which you didn't have an answer for. Last time I answered Fallout New Vegas, which has changed since then.
Yeah.
So,
What is it now?
I don't know what I would specifically put. Maybe Yume Nikki, or I don't know, like some random game I played on itch.io.
Okay.
Like, there's a couple of those I really, really liked, which I've played since we started the podcast. And I don't know, maybe Slay the Princess? Like, there's things I don't like about that game, but when it hits, it's just incredible. Yeah, I don't know.
Can I say, like, Solitaire?
Yeah. Favorite music?
Oh, man. I don't know favorite music, man.
Yeah, you said Post Malone recently.
Okay.
But you didn't give, like, You listed a couple of artists as, like, an all-time, but you couldn't decide on one.
Yeah, I would probably say not really Posty anymore because he went country.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of country.
Taylor Swift has, since we started this podcast, become one of your favorite artists.
Yes, I was so surprised because, I wasn't a Swiftie, like,
Yep.
for a long time. It wasn't until, like, more recent years that I got into Taylor Swift. But that is one. She's one that I'll put on her albums when, like, I just want background music, or if I want to just, like, chill out, like, have some calming music, I'll put her on. But I also, like, really like Chill Low Key.
Yeah, well, you still like that. That has not changed.
That has not changed. I'm still a Chill Low Key girl.
Yep. Yeah, I listed several artists as my favorite artist, which I still listen to, so.
That's really hard to, like, who's your favorite? Oh, that's so tough.
Yeah. Next was favorite places to travel.
Oh, I know I had to say beaches, or is it more like a place, like a...
Yeah, it was specific.
I would say Italy or
Yep,
Greece.
still Italy. Yeah, and then you also mentioned Greece, and you were like, yeah, I also like Paris.
Yes, I like Paris. I would definitely say Greece is inching up there, though. Like, Greece and Italy, both my favorites. Yes.
Yeah, you mentioned that last time, but you put Italy first last time.
Yeah. Well, I went back to Greece and back to Italy since then. So, yeah, I mean, I've got to put them, their tiebreaker.
I said my room, which is probably still true.
That's
and then I
still
said if
true.
I like wanted to travel somewhere, it'd be somewhere cold.
Yeah, and I said never. That's terrible.
Which is also still true. Yeah.
Yeah. That still holds true. I don't want to go anywhere cold.
Yep. So you also had like an ideal day.
Oh, that I feel like that's probably the same. What I would say is ideal day would be like being on vacation, preferably on the coast, waking up late, having like a delicious like maybe cappuccino and chocolate croissant or pain au chocolat. Yeah.
Yeah, so I am paraphrasing here, but you said wake up late sleeping in, walk out to a
Yes.
balcony somewhere beautiful.
Oh,
Travis
yeah.
brings a full beautiful breakfast, a short easy hike to a beach,
Yes.
take a nap after that, eat dinner after the nap, and then stroll along into the night.
That sounds amazing. Yes. 100% still favorite.
Yep.
And yours was...
So I said caffeine tolerance reset, which I've actually since done, but not. I'd still have problems with that. I think that just happens if you do caffeine every day.
Yes.
But yeah. And then I said some piece of media coming out,
Yeah.
like some new thing I've been looking forward
That you're
to.
excited about. I love that.
Yeah. So like maybe a podcast. I like putting out a new episode. Which I don't know what I'd say for that now.
Wow.
I'm trying to remember the last time something I was like really looking forward to came out, because it's been a while since I've had one of those. I find a lot of new stuff that's really good, but
we need more looking forward to moments.
yeah, I don't know. For whatever reason, the past few years, most of the stuff I've liked a lot aren't stuff that I'm waiting on.
Okay. I don't
It
know.
just
I
more
I
so
love a
surprised
good
me.
I love like suspense and like, anticipatory moments like that. So we need more of that.
Yeah. And then the last thing we did was favorite drink.
Ooh, favorite drink. I probably said tea.
Yep.
I have to say that has changed.
Oh.
I have gotten really into espresso over the past
Okay.
2 years. And I would say I probably now enjoy an iced latte or like a hot cappuccino more than I do tea. But I'll qualify that because for me, tea is like a comforting thing. So I still love it. But I really enjoy the more full body taste of espresso.
Yeah. So that's interesting. You said tea, water, and sparkling wine the last
Oh,
time, with tea being your top.
I do love champagne or Prosecco. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine was energy drinks, tea, and water, which has largely not changed.
I would have guessed, yeah, I would have guessed that for you, and I would have guessed it hadn't changed either.
Yep.
Wow.
Still a big fan of energy drinks.
Love that.
Yep. Yeah. So I just thought it was interesting. Mostly did not change our answers. Well, I changed a few of mine. You so what, basically just your tea for your espressos.
Yeah. But it's tea is still one of my faves, so
Yeah.
wow. Look at us. Growing, learning, growing, learning.
But yep, yeah, that's the episode. It's been 5 years of doing a podcast. Brief trip down memory lane, I guess.
Yes. Well, I have to say, and I've said this before, I really enjoy doing this. I really enjoy watching or listening or reading a piece of media, like getting your take on it. I like our discussions. I love when we have guests like to get their perspectives. For me at least, I feel like it's been a huge learning experience because a lot of things like you suggest that we partake in is stuff like I have never gotten into before, anime and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I just really love like learning new things and it's fun. I probably mentioned this before too. Like I had like this like 14-year-old I was talking to was like, "Oh my God, you watch anime?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we do this podcast." And like, so anyway, like it's just fun like relating to others in a way that like I hadn't before. So I know I'm like getting deep into this, but
No, that's fine.
yeah, I've really enjoyed like our 5 years of doing this. Also, I felt like it was a way that I normally don't talk to people in general like this often, I would say, besides like, a couple. But like having a check-in like every week or every other week, however we do it, has been really fun. Like, what's been going on in your life? What's going on in my life? Like, I don't know. I just really enjoy it.
Yeah, I'd probably reiterate all that, except I mean, yeah, there's been some new things for me. Probably more for you, because
Yes.
you didn't really watch anime, and I already
Yeah.
watched anime by the time we started this podcast. So.
You've broadened my horizons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's been a lot of stuff I've discovered just from movies we've watched, or the first episode thing we did where I ended up watching the OC.
Yes. I absolutely loved that you watched the OC because like I just talk about it a lot.
Yeah. A lot of songs on mixtapes that are new to me. I got
Yes.
into Taking Back Sunday because you put one of their songs on a mixtape.
Yes. I
Just
love
stuff like that.
them. Yes.
Yeah, fun to talk about random things and or stuff.
Yes. It has been so fun. I love that we called it the beach view because you don't really like the beach, but I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's been so fun. It's been such a fun 5 years.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, no, I think that's it.
Well, I will take us out on this 175th episode, 5-year anniversary. Oh my gosh, so proud of us. This has been this has been Beach View. Thanks for listening over the last 5 years and join us next time. Bye.
Bye.